let's say on YouTube, people are concerned that AI is going to copy people's music or like steal jobs from like real creators. It's like, no, if AI can copy my videos, then I'm shit at making videos and I don't deserve to have a job.
So
tell me what has
fucking
happened.
mayor of North Carolina, or governor of the great state of North Carolina. He's a candidate for the governor.
Mark Robinson.
They found a bunch of posts that he was making into a forum. So he's like a Republican guy. He's like right wing, hates gay people, hates this.
Yep.
But he's not like that online. He's a different kind of guy on the internet.
Sick.
Goon governor. Fellas, let your girl think she's in control and you can do what you want. I've been married 18 years and have been fucking whoever I want when I want, including my wife's fine-ass sister who does threesomes with me and another girl we know. They both love that ass to mouth things, and there is nothing like having your balls sucked and asshole licked while deep in some pussy.
How do they know this is him?
I don't know. You think it's not him? What I think is insane about this, there's so many things. First, it's 2:50 a.m., which is awesome. That's such a good time to be writing this. But,
he probably just got his dick sucked.
Yeah,
and was
he's like, I gotta tell random people the internet about this.
I gotta tell 4chan this. What is this format? Is this 4chan? That's not Reddit. That's not what Reddit looks like, is it?
I don't know. We've got more on him. There's a lot of different posts about him. But anyway, it's weird with stuff like this.
Just got back to the stream. What the fuck is this? It's the governor of
North Carolina. Some of his posts came out. This is horrible because he's cheating on his wife. It's very sad with her sister.
It was on Nude Africa, a black porn website.
I think what's kind of nuts about this is that like if you weren't a politician, you were just a random guy posting stuff like this, you'd be like, you'd feel bad for him. You'd be like, what is the reason that he needs to do this? Like, what is he missing in his like romantic interactions that he has to brag about it to strangers on the internet? Like there must be an issue here. But the fact his wife doesn't have a sister, so
he's made this up to seem cool for the other guys in the porn forum comment.
I've always wondered who comments on porn videos.
I've wanted to chat, be honest. Has anyone here ever left a comment on porn? Because you see the comments on porn and you're like, who does this? Firstly, you need to make an account, which is terrifying because do they send you a fucking verification? Yeah. We need to verify your account to idid.did.athing@gmail.com. We got at boyboyofficial@gmail.com.
Confirm your name and phone number and address, please.
Who does it? Who?
I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with watching porn. I just don't want it in my fucking emails.
I don't want to see a forum of men being like, yeah, I like this shot, boys. Go to this shot here. This is where the real action is. Like, I jacked off to that part 13 times. Who? Senators? All the senators?
No, that's the thing. That's what I was saying. It's like, it's freaky for just a person to do this.
Yeah.
But the fact that you've got so much on the line, you're a senator, and if this shit comes out, it's going to be really, really, really bad for you.
That's
it's like,
fucking hilarious.
It's next level because it's pathetic as a normal person. As a senator, it's like...
It's crazy.
Mind-boggling. Like,
and to do it with an email address that can be traced back to you.
It kills me when he starts bragging about her huge clit. Like it's the perfect inverse of a dick. Oh, you couldn't handle my sister-in-law's gigantic clit. Hey, I'm back. We took a break for a little bit, but picked back up where we left off. I hooked up with my wife's sister, and boy, was it good.
Wait, your sister doesn't have a...
That pussy is still creamy, and that asshole is still slick, shinny, and pissy smelling. Did he pee in her ass? What's pissy smelling? What's a pissy smelling ass?
Why did you say you would love this?
No, you love the Tucker Carlson one.
Oh, I thought you said I'd love this.
I fucked her good, and after my dick was coated with her cream, we 69'd. She sucked my dick and balls clean, and it's just such a... Wait, is this... Okay, this was not 2 a.m. Okay, this was a bit of a nicer time to be writing shit like this. She sucked my dick and balls clean and tossed my salad while I licked the cream out of that pussy, sucked her huge clit, and tongue fucked that pissy... Oh, he writes pussy pissy sometimes. No, pissy asshole. No, he says pissy. Pissy asshole, good and deep. I know it's bad, but I can't help it. That crack is like crack and I'm hooked. That's so sad.
His wife's sister that doesn't exist.
He's just going on a...
Because she's an only child. Imagine your wife reading this and being like, okay, my husband is fantasizing about fucking my sister, about cheating on me.
With someone that doesn't exist. I just think this shit is so sad. Like, even if he's not he is making it up. But if he was making it up, if he wasn't making it up, it's still so depressing. It's just like, who are you doing this for? Live your life. It's so weird.
I don't like this, and I don't like you reading it. It's making me feel yuck.
Mark Robertson Revelation is a proud black Nazi, may have been damning. I think the reason MAGA is cutting the cord is that he revealed himself to be another anti-LGBTQ bigot who loves trans porn.
Oh, sick.
What did he say? I went peeping again this morning. Oh, it's not, we don't get the yuck bits. But after that, I went back. The ladder was locked. So those 2 times were the only times I got to do it. Memories. Another comment in New Africa. Robinson discusses affinity for transgender pornography. I like watching trans on girl porn. That's fucking hot. It takes the man out while leaving the man in. Robinson wrote. And yeah, I'm a perv too. I mean, I think coming from a guy like him who's anti-LGBTQ, like it's quite offensive. But I feel like a queer person could say this and it would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
it's the fact that it's like he hides it from everyone. But he doesn't even hide it from everyone because he says this with his link to his email account.
Yeah. It's
crazy.
Oh my God.
If you take a bite of my burrito before you give it to me,
you can do it on camera. Oh, you should dox him as well. That'd really piss him off.
The nerve of this boy. After I just told him how hungry I was.
Like enough for me, Eddie.
Guzmani Gomez smells like sweat.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Wait, can you smell it? You got yourself a sweaty burrito.
I got one of those fart burritos.
Yeah, because you got to cut down. You got to cut down on your burritos.
This is not what I wanted. I'm still eating it though.
Oh, this is interesting. Says new laws in California. I remember just when we came, they got the new law that they're allowed to arrest homeless people now. Best thing California's ever done. There's no homeless people anymore. Really good.
There was that one homeless guy, which I was really suspicious of.
How did he get out?
And he had one leg and was in a wheelchair. I was like, he's
easy to catch.
He's easy to catch, but everyone else was gone.
I think he's an informant.
He's a plant. Yeah.
He's a cop.
Yeah, 100%.
Guzman Gomez usually doesn't smell like this.
This smells like a fart. Someone farted in my burrito.
I don't trust Salvatore.
But you're saying he farted on it before he took a bite of it himself? He got himself with
because that's a double bluff. California now has some of the toughest laws in the United States to crack down on election deepfakes ahead of 2024 election after Governor Gavin Newsom signed 3 landmark proposals this week at an artificial intelligence conference in San Francisco. The state could be among the first to test out such legislation, which bans the use of AI to create and circulate false images and videos in political ads close to election day. I find this one quite hard because, like, you shouldn't be making deep fakes of politicians claiming that this is what they're saying. You know, I think using it to, like, make a funny thing isn't that bad. But how do you differentiate that? It's hard to make a law about that.
I think, why am I going to pause? When I reach out to
pause the
news article? It's like if someone makes content that you can't tell the difference. You know, let's say someone makes a clip of Donald Trump saying something racist and everyone believes it, and you go, "Oh no, that's a deep fake." People only believe that because that is what Donald Trump says, and that's his usual rhetoric. So it's like it's the same with other things. Like if someone, because let's say on YouTube, people are concerned that AI is going to copy people's music or like steal jobs from like real creators. It's like, no, if AI can copy my videos, then I'm shit at making fucking videos and I don't deserve to have a job.
Well, you've already got the fucking stupid AI TikTok reacts where they just get like a robotic version of your face that goes like, oh, and then it's just someone else's video on the back.
I put burrito all over myself.
It come out the bottom? It came out the top.
It came out the top.
All right, well, go clean yourself up, you naughty boy. Wait, can they see that? That's so yuck. It smells. Why is it so stinky? Man, Australians are so fucked. They're so bad at making Mexican food. Like, they go out of their way to make it as fucked as they can. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't smell like this in America. But now, 2 of the 3 laws, including the one that was designed to curb the practice in the 2024 election, are being challenged in court through a lawsuit filed Tuesday in Sacramento. Okay, so the lawsuit is really interesting. So we're going to see what caused this lawsuit to come about. Like, what video are they trying to protect here? So this guy...
It's not Tim Waltz, the late-term abortion, whatever.
That wasn't a deepfake. That was just Trump riffing. Trump being fucking firing on all cylinders, 10 out of 10. The source is Mr. Reagan USA. That's such a fucking good... That's such a good...
Oh, I'm curious if it's a good fake.
Yeah, it's a pretty good fake. I mean, it's good for an imbecile.
I, Kamala Harris, and your Democrat candidate for president.
Here we go again.
I, Kamala Harris, and your Democrat candidate for president, because Joe Biden finally exposed his senility of the debate. Thanks, Joe. I was selected because I am the ultimate diversity hire. I'm both a woman and a person of color. So if you criticize anything I say, you're both sexist and racist. I may not know the first thing about running the country, but remember, that's a good thing if you're a deep state puppet. I had 4 years under the tutelage of the ultimate...
It's obviously satire. Like,
it's funny.
Watching this as a normal person, you're like, oh, it's a joke. But
it's a
like,
joke.
I think there are very, very stupid people out there who watch this and was like, she actually, she actually said that she's a DEI hire and she blames everyone who doesn't vote for her as being sexist and racist.
Yeah,
I think there are definitely people who would think that.
Yeah, they would think that. But then what if you ban this or make a law about it? What are you going to do about people that just do really good impressions? Because you're not even
straight to jail.
You're not even watching a video of her saying this. Someone could just do an impression of her and fucking splice things she has said together and do this.
I think if AI is this powerful and they have to ban it, I think the inverse of that is that anyone who does an impression is also president. You know, that's the only way to be consistent.
Yeah,
if you're really good at imitating her,
you are the
president. That's your job. My uncle would actually believe this. Yeah, I think it's like, that's the thing I was watching and I'm like, you know, it's stupid. It's like an obvious, just like silly political like satire thing, but like it's lame. It's like lame right-wing comedy.
I am very happy if you guys finally get a woman female president and it's not Hillary Clinton.
Oh, amazing.
It's like, I don't like Kamala. I like her more than Trump, but
I like her more than Hillary.
I like her more than Hillary. So.
Yeah. But for like no,
you know what someone pointed out the other day, that what we do that is sexist that I don't even think about.
Me and you.
Yeah, me and you. They were like, when you're talking about female candidates, presidents, you always say Hillary, but when you're talking about male candidates, you always say Trump. You always say their last name. You always say Obama.
Well,
and they're like, what do you? And I'm like, oh, okay.
Clinton is a very hard one because they both share the same last
they
name.
do.
So you have to say Hillary or Bill.
Oh no, we always say Bernie. Yeah. No, that's stupid. Yeah, I told him it was stupid.
Who told you this?
I'm not going to say who told me.
Okay.
But that was my mother. My mum did say that.
Hillary's hard, but I'm sure it does happen. Like, there's so many implicit ways you do sexism. Yeah. Like, it's
yeah, exactly. No, it's how they market themselves. You are right as well.
AOC are her initials. Yeah, no one calls her Alexandria.
Sure. Yeah.
People also said Sanders. I don't know. No one really said Sanders. Mayor Pete. Yeah. AMLO. That's fucking. I love that guy so much. Yeah, I think like I don't know where you stand with this thing. It's like you understand that people are dumb enough to actually think this is her, but like, is it worth banning?
Deep state puppet, a wonderful mentor, Joe Biden. Joe taught me rule number 1, carefully hide your total incompetence. I take insignificant things and I discuss them as if they're significant. And I believe that exploring the significance of the insignificant is in itself significant.
Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time.
Thank you.
So when you think about it,
that's so nice.
there is great significance to the passage of time, and there is such great significance to the passage of time.
Another trick is trying to sound black. I pretend to celebrate Kwanzaa, and in my speeches, I always do my best.
Real footage, or is that AI footage as well?
I think some of it will be real as well. Or like, you can do a lot of stuff with video, even without AI.
Yeah, it's just a video of her now.
I don't know, but like, this guy's suing them because he's like, my art will be stifled if this law comes in. I was like, okay.
Wait, this is his art. He's the one that made this.
Mr. Reagan USA made.
Barack Obama impression.
So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
And okay, look, maybe my work addressing the root causes of the border crisis were catastrophic, but my knowledge of international politics is truly shocking.
The United States shares a very important relationship, which is an alliance with the Republic of North Korea. It is an alliance that is strong and enduring.
That was awesome.
I mean, that was all right.
Yeah, I don't think you should ban this video.
I don't think you should ban this video, but also I don't think it's art either.
Well, I just said art because like this is the content you're making. I think that's
he didn't say art.
No, I said art.
I was like, if this is art, then my ididathing sword video is art.
No, I'm saying like it's hard. People are gonna believe some AI stuff, and like at the end of the day, if your shit takes like 2 seconds to make, not such a big deal if it gets if it disappears.
Yeah.
No, like,
no.
Yeah.
Alex, you're an artist. Thank you for the compliments.
We're running late again. Let's skip the Boeing stuff again. We keep pushing it. Every single week we got Boeing.
You just don't want to be murdered, Aleksa. You don't want to be one of the stories.
Okay, well, what have you found, Alex?
So apparently, Russia's
the least gay man in Russia.
Least gay man in Russia.
Ramzan Kadyrov.
I'm surprised he even managed to get a Cybertruck into Russia.
I think it's
he
just
must
a
have put
car
it through
with,
a special order.
Maybe it's a car with like fucking
stainless steel on
panels,
the side.
Yeah.
Is his Instagram still alive? Is that a thing?
I think so.
Let's see. Can we search it?
No, we saw it before. He mounted a gun on the top.
Oh, he did.
I think so. Oh no, it's the other one. This is some guy. No.
Who's that?
That's his dad?
Chechen looking man.
Ramzan Kadyrov.
I want to see if he's got photos with it. Oh, he does.
Well, he got a sign Instagram, but
he didn't get many likes on his photo. Brandon Herrera got more on his cybertruck gun video. But apparently, Tesla disabled his Cybertruck.
That's what he thinks.
And he said that's not a nice thing for Elon Musk to do. He gives expensive gifts from the bottom of his house and then he remotely switches them off.
I mean,
wait, this was a
funny.
gift?
No, he's funny. He was claiming that Elon Musk gave him this gift.
That's very funny.
I think he's just, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to call him funny because he's also a dickhead and he's super rich.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It would be a machine gun mounted to its roof. He said he received the vehicle from Musk and claimed that Tesla owner called a lie on his social media platform X. Now, recently, Musk disabled the Cybertruck. That's so funny. That's such a Trump thing to do, though, to get it, buy something and then say, no, this was a gift. This was a gift.
Well, like the North Korean
Elon
stuff.
Musk loves me so much. It's like, and then he turns it off. That's so funny.
Imagine paying for an item and then having its software disabled remotely because the company doesn't like you. That's truly dystopian. That's what was going to happen to you for the gun dog.
Oh yeah. When I made the shelf photo,
it's exactly the same. Actually, it's exactly the same as what's happened here.
That'll be a nice one. Yeah.
There you go. That's your thumbnail.
This when I did this video here, the company.
Why are you pointing at the smaller one and not the bigger one?
The company. I couldn't see that. My eyes can't see that far. The company. What is their name? Unitree. Yeah. Unitree, after I made this video, reached out and were trying to be sneaky. They were like, hi, Alex. That was a really great video you made. Our team is very interested in it. Could you please send us the exact product code name of the dog that you have? And they were like, they took a photo to say where it is. And they're like, could you please tell us this exact product name so we can upgrade the software on your dog? It's like, no, you want to disable the dog. No, you don't want to help me.
Well, originally you reached out to them to use it, and they're like, absolutely not. We see your channel. We know what you're going to do with this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so we had to borrow one of someone else.
Yeah, but that guy...
Was it Rick? Who did you borrow it from? No, it was a different name.
No, it was a lovely man who wanted to remain anonymous, who was actually really agreed with the political message of the video as well. He gave it to me. I tried to pay him. Did I pay him?
He wouldn't take it.
He wouldn't take payment. Really lovely man who lived in the same location as the place we filmed it.
Oh, so we don't need to go into
No, but a really nice man. It wasn't Brandon Herrera's dog. No. It's another thing of Russia getting cucked.
Yeah, CERN to explore hundreds of Russian scientists. What does CERN do?
CERN is a hard-on collider.
Oh, shit. Well, Russia has its own collider.
Yeah, well, it doesn't work.
Yeah, well, they better make it work.
Me and Aleksa tried. Here's some more law and travel stories, which some people like. Me and Aleksa almost got into an abandoned hard-on collider.
Keep calling it hard-on.
Yeah, because I like the name. Hard-on collider in, where was it? Like the outskirts of Moscow that was operational in like the 60s.
So Alex loves, no, it wasn't 60s. I don't think it was ever actually operational. Alex loves urban exploration, and whenever we travel anywhere, he's always trying to look up the forums, see like what places he can break into and walk around.
We did some fun ones though.
Yeah, and he found like rumors of a hadron collider around Moscow. I think what was happening is it was built in Soviet times, and it was kind of like a race. Like, were they going to build it in fucking Switzerland first, or were they going to build it in Russia first, or wherever the hell it is? And I guess Soviet Union collapsed. They didn't get to finish their hadron collider, and then the Europeans finished theirs. But you just had this like almost hadron collider or finished thing.
Yeah. just sitting there.
It was
and
like swampy. Actually, it wasn't actually that bad.
it
though,
was.
the area.
I don't know. Do we have photos that are easy to find? That was a
I
beautiful area.
I'd probably share it to the Discord. Yeah, that place was really nice.
It was
we
crazy,
keep telling the story,
like
and I'll.
Siberian. Like
It wasn't Siberia.
it wasn't Siberian.
it was
but
just
what
Moscow.
imagine what you look like. I don't know, like Stalker movie.
Yeah.
To look like
abandoned kind of like farmland silos and stuff.
in infrastructure. And what happened
Would have been
was we arrived
Was it 2018?
there at the location that I found that the supposed entrance was on. They were like, there's 3 towers there. One of the towers has like a big hole that you can go down. We arrived and there was a car that was just kind of driving up and down the road. We were with one friend who spoke Russian. And we tried to get into one of the towers and it didn't work. And then as we were walking back to one of the other towers, there was a dog that was barking really loudly. So we're like, okay, we won't go that way. There's someone there. Then when we walked back to the road, the car that was on the road pulled up to us and spoke to us in Russian. Me and Aleksa didn't understand it.
We were with a friend.
With the friend.
Russian.
And then the friend said, the guy who was in the suit in this car just said, "What do you know?"
Yeah. How much do you know?
How much do you know?
Yeah. And she's freaking out. She's like, we're just walking around.
And she was like, yeah, no, we just saw this place online and we wanted to see if we could come take some photos or something. And then we very quickly were like,
oh man,
let's
it
get
was
out
so
of
cool.
here.
Okay, wait, let me. Dude, the place is fucking sick.
yeah, that's fucking awesome. You have the big grey building? It's like, oh yeah, whoa.
There's like abandoned churches.
Yeah, fucking sick. I took a really good one of you like jumping a puddle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's probably somewhere. Sounds like a video game. Yeah, it felt like that. We've got some photos of it. The Budzula monument in Bulgaria looks sick. Yeah, that looks.
I'd
It's
love
one
to
of
go
the
to that.
prettiest places.
All right. So we get kicked out of this place by some fucking terrifying FSB guy. It was so fucking scary. And then we were looking at the map and we're like, oh, there's also like yeah, that's it.
It's fucking sick. So this was one of the entrances to the Hadron Collider, which
You
is
reckon that
underneath
was?
this.
Are you sure?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, on the forums they said this.
Yeah, this
so
was
we couldn't
appar-
get in.
We couldn't get in because it was sealed up. And there was a bunch of just like crazy infrastructure, weird stuff. Yeah, crazy things. We took cooler photos as well.
Oh, this is sad. This is so we were I hated this place. We got kicked out of the Hadron Collider area. And then we're looking at the map and like other forums like, oh, by the way, in the middle of the forest nearby, there's an abandoned Young Pioneers camp.
Which is where all the kids went for
Like the
their
summer
holiday
holidays,
activities.
Yeah. So it's like Scouts, but it's more like it's more like wide. It's kind of like everyone's part of this youth program. Yeah. And you just go on these awesome summer camps. And what really pissed me off is that like you had this, I guess, insanely funded like youth activity stuff for kids, and then as soon as the Soviet Union disappears, all these places just get fucking like destroyed because no one's there to do any upkeep. No one has the money to send kids to any of these things because the state's not funding it anymore. That's inside one of the camps. What killed me even more is that like that's the time that we went to Russia. I'd been spending like 5 years volunteering for a refugee program where we like take refugee kids out on like weekend activities, and we also run like summer camps and stuff. And I was walking through here, I'm like, the resources here are like a million times better than anything we've ever used for school camps in Australia. They have this like they had a stage with like costumes in the back and like all these chairs. Like kids put on performances in their summer camps.
I saw the other day. Just found the hats, the Young Pioneer hats. You want me to grab them?
Yeah,
like here, they're so cute.
But it's just like it's so depressing because you're like, I'm fucking scrimping and scrounging here trying to set up like holiday camps for these refugee kids. I'm organizing all this shit and there's like nothing. There's nothing good. Like there's no shit like this exists in Australia. Like there is no fun thing that's like so well developed. And there's thousands of these in Russia just abandoned. And it just makes me sad. I'm like, we should be investing in this stuff. Like this is so good for kids. It's such a good like fucking, oh my God, you actually found them. Oh my God. I got some of the books that we found as well.
So we found these 2 hats in the in that exact hall that you're looking at, which I think you wear them like this. It doesn't fit my head, but then you wear them like that, and then you go have fun. You run around. You do your Soviet stuff. It's not really like a sun protective hat, though, is it? It's also made of plastic. It does look very cute, though. Do you have one of your books?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to put one of these on? They really suck.
Yeah.
Bro, is that a Young Pioneer hat? Yeah, it's a Young Pioneer hat from this stage that you're looking at.
This camp was massive as well.
It was probably, I don't know how big.
Maybe like a kilometer squared. No,
like a kilometer
huge.
by like, I don't know, there was like 20 buildings.
No, just so much shit there. I'm like, man, if we had holiday camps like that, it just sucks when a government spends money on this stuff and then when the capitalists come in, they don't even have enough money to like put a fucking coat of paint on it. They couldn't do anything. We found all these books in the rubble. This says Azbuka pionirskoi жизни. So I think it's like the alphabet of the pioneer's life. So it's just like, yeah, it's just cute little like childhood stories and things. That's a guide for teachers.
Oh.
Historia Voxum. I have no idea. Oh no, it's Lenin.
I would give so much for that. You can probably buy 1 million of them online for cheap. Soviet Disneyland.
Repertoire для детской самодеятельности. It's like a repertoire for like kids' activities or something.
Yeah.
So it's like you go through it and you got all these different games you can play. So like you can fucking, I don't know, it's so fucking cool. There's more stuff.
We should remake.
It's a postcard.
What is the fluff that is coming off this book? Probably asbestos.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of scary. But
yeah, fun.
It was so cool. It just makes you so sad. It makes you so sad to think that they had these resources for kids and then it disappears. And then I'm living in a fucking developed Western country. We don't have any shit like this. We don't have anything this good.
So we got onto this segue because
oh yeah,
CERN to expel hundreds of Russian scientists from their Hadron Collider, which is very funny because obviously Russia was not allowed to compete in the Olympics or the World Cup or the Winter Olympics. Now they're like, you don't get to smash atoms together. That's what we get to do, guys.
It's also just very funny because, like, look, I think it's insane to do this kind of stuff. But if you're going to do it, you should be doing it to Israelis. You should be doing it to Americans. You should
smashing them in the Hadron Collider.
No, just banishing them from all these international institutions. You can't do it with Israelis because it's anti-Semitic. But this stuff isn't Russophobic. This is just a normal thing to do. Yeah.
It's very funny. I feel like they just watched the 3-body problem, where there was people were getting the information. I'm going to be honest, I haven't really watched it.
No, neither.
But there was some kind of problem they're doing. They discovered the God particle ever and it didn't make sense. Don't know where I'm going with this. I was trying to draw a comparison. Then I realized I hadn't watched the series. So
good.
Let's just go with that. Whatever I just said then.
Yeah, that seems awesome. Yeah, the show was so lame.